Hey, what's up, class? How you guys doing? All right, so this is a business math class, and basically what I wanted to do is kind of just go over, go over the. Hold on, hold on. All right, here we go. So I just want to go over the problems that we had today, the word problems. All right, so it's on closing costs. Closing costs. All right, here we go. I know we did number one, so we're going to go ahead and do number two, closing costs. All right, and go ahead and check it out. Check it out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Number two. All right. So remember, this is for period 2 and 7. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so the person's name is Mona. I have a friend named Mona. It's my buddy's wife. They're cool friends, Ozzy and Mona. So Mona, they're actually doing this right now. They're in the process of Mona, and what they want to do is they want to buy a duplex. All right, and remember, a duplex is a two properties in one lot. All right, two properties, and the amount is how much is it? $925,600. That's how much it costs, right? And they're gonna put 20% down, all right, because they got money. I mean, I don't got money. 20% as a down payment, all right, down payment, all right. So the question is, all right, how much is that down payment? All right, so for A, all right, the down payment is basically 20% of what? 925,600. All right, 600. Sorry about that. Well, let me just go ahead and erase it. There you go, 600. All right. So what do? We go for the 20%. Yeah, we go ahead and go 20 over 100. So make sure you have the work. Don't just have the answers because I'm not going to give you credit. So when you divide this in your calculator, you should get 0.20 or 0.2. And remember, of is always times. And what are we multiplying it by, huh? 925,600. All right, so when you do the calculation, let me go ahead and do my calculation here because I damn dropped. All right, let me do my calculations. And basically, as you do that, all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 185,000. All right, so that's my answer for the down payment, and that's for A. Okay, so that's A. So here's your down payment is $185,000, $185,120. That's your down payment. So I'm going to put DP, down payment. Well, how much do you owe? So B is going to be your loan. Well, how much is your loan going to be? Because someone's going to have to lend you the money, right? So the loan, and you already paid this amount. So it's 925,600, which is called your principal. That's how much you owe. I mean, the cost. Take away 185,120. All right, so that is, let me do the calculation. Do the calculation. You should get, you should get 700, or you should have gotten 740,480. That's your loan. All right, that's your loan. All right, that's your loan. All right, so the next part says, all right, you have closing costs. Remember, you got to pay for the closing costs. It's not going to be here in your loan. It's not going to be here in your loan. All right, that's what you're going to be paying in 15, 20 years. But what do you got to pay? How much money do you need? You need your down payment plus your closing costs. So if you look, C tells you, or was it A? I don't know. It was the next number. Four, yeah, number 4A. So your closing costs, I list all the closing costs for you. Okay. So all the closing costs are what? So I'm just going to put them here. So you should put this as well. The appraisal, okay, is $800. This is your closing costs. So I'm going to put CC. Your property survey is 320. You got to pay for that. Legal fees 710. You got to pay for that. Title insurance 370. You got to pay for that. All right. Loan application fee 190. You got to pay for that also. Recording fee 310. You got to pay for that. They're not going to say, hey, your lender, the person that's going to give you the loan, they're going to pay. No. Oh, can you put it on the loan? No. You got to pay for that. Credit report, you want to run, they have to run a credit report, $65. You got to pay for that. And inspection fee, $265. Who do you think's got to pay for that? Yep, you got to pay for that. All right. On top of the down payment. All right. So when I add, what happened there? What happened? So on top of adding, adding all this, on top of the down payment, you also got to pay for all this. All right. So be careful. I kind of just gave it to you. All right. So let's do it. All right. Here we go. 800 plus 320 plus 710 plus 370 plus 190 plus 310 plus 65 plus 265. That's $3,030. That's what you got to pay, guys. All right. You also got to come up with that money. Oh man, so much money. Yeah. So this, how much is it? $3,030. Oops, not 3,000 and then 30. 30,030. So this is your closing costs. Closing costs. Okay. So that's your closing costs right here. All right. So now how much money, B, C, so D, how much money does Mona need? How much cash? Well, she needs the down payment, right? The down payment plus your closing costs. All this stuff here. All this, sorry, all this you got to pay for. You got to pay for it too. Sometimes the lenders will say, you know what, we'll cover some of your closing costs. But for the most part, you got to assume that they don't. So just try to have that cash, right? So closing costs. So here's your closing costs, okay? And that's 3,030, right? And then what's your down payment again? What did we say it was? We said it was 185, 120. 185, 120. 185, 120. So then now we just have to add them. Go ahead and add them, right? Add them. So if we add them, what do we get? Let's see. Here we get 0, 5, 1. That's 8, 8, 1. So this is the cash I need. This is money I need to at least start buying the house, to buy a house. All right, in cash. That's the cash money you need. All right, the cash. All right, so you need 188,000. Oh man, that's a lot. All right, cool. You got it. So far, so good. All right, cool. So you could always replay this. All right, let's do the next one. The third one. I only gave you three, and I think we did the first one. All right, replay it. Here we go. Kimberly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this one is Kimberly K. So number, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5, Kimberly. What does she want to buy? An apartment in Downey, 1,725,900 bucks. Bam. She's gonna put 20% down payment. All right, 20% down payment. There you go. So A says, how much is that? All right. So 20%. Again, what are we doing? 20 over 100, which is 0.20 or 0.2 of times 1,725,900. All right. So go ahead, calculate it. Calculate it. See what you get. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and do calculations here too. Here we go. Here we go. One. Hold on, hold on. I think I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. All right, so now this is 345,180. Okay, that's going to be your what? Down payment. Dude, that's a lot of money. Down payment. So write down payment. Okay. So how much do you owe? Well, I already paid this. I mean, this is how much it's going to cost, right? It's going to cost $1,725,900, and then I'm already going to pay this, so I'm going to take away 345,180. So let's go ahead and take away to see how much I'm going to have to pay. So that's subtract, that's 10, that's 8. So that's 2, that's 7. You could use a calculator if you want. 5 take away 5 is 0. 2 take away 4, well, I got to borrow. So that's a 12, and that becomes a 6. So that's 8, 3, 1. So this amount is going to be your loan. This here is going to be the loan. You're going to have to pay that off in years and years. All right. But initially, this is your loan amount. So initially, what do you need? You need your down payment, but also remember to buy the house, you also need what? Closing costs. So if you look at number 6, okay, number 6A, the closing costs, I'm going to put them right here. Okay, so my closing costs, I think that's A as well, 6A is 950, right? For the appraisal, 725, and we'll talk about this later. What they are, 1,250. Oops, I need some time right here. I need some time. What else? We need space, 600. Okay, 600, 520. So make sure you list it, 300, and then 75 for your credit report. All right, credit report. So now we need to add them. So A basically states what's your closing cost, right? What's your closing cost? So let's go ahead and add them. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 950 plus 775 plus 450 plus 600 plus 950 plus 75. So 4420, 4,000. Okay, that's your closing cost. 4,000 closing cost. 4,420. All right, that's your closing cost. So now, how much money do you need? How much money do you need to actually buy the house? You need your what? Down payment plus the closing costs. And remember, the closing cost was what? 4,420. All right, and then what's your down payment? Let's right there, 345,180. So when we add these, this is the amount of money that they're going to be looking for. All right, hey, you got to pay for your closing costs. So let's add them. This is how much cash you're going to need. All right, all this uh, cash. It's a lot of money, right? So we got 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 4, 5, 6, comma, 9, 4, and 3. So there's your answer right here. Okay, 349,000. This is the cash needed because you got to have that in your bank account. You know, needed. I mean, there's other ways to do stuff as well. 1031 exchange. These little other ways to do it. But this is cash needed to buy home. All right, the down payment and what your closing costs. All right, and that's it, guys. That's it. Buy the home. Start saving, buddy. Start saving money today. Today, every little bit counts. All right, we're done. I hope you guys copy it, understand it. All right, later. Adios. Yeah.